this is my recipe. Well, not my recipe. This is the recipe. This is my mix. That's what I meant to say. From the recipe. It's peanut butter, 2 eggs, the baking powder, a splash of vanilla, and I just melted my chocolate. I'm gonna now pour it in a pan, put the swirl, and I'll show you before I bake it. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna add the chocolate, get my swirl on there, my chocolate in there, put the chocolate. I want a lot of chocolate. It didn't really melt all that great. Should have left it a little longer. It's a lot of chocolate. Mucho chocolate. I got my get a swirl all in it. Let's see. Then we're gonna put it in the oven and see what healthy. Yeah, put more chocolate in there. It's not much in here, but let's try to get it all. Trying to give it all that chocolate. Excuse whatever craziness is going on my dishes in my on top of my tongue over here. Got a little chocolate on my finger. Let me clean my finger, though I'm not gonna. Gotta be clean. That looks yummy, right? Okay, guys, that is my final. Well, that's my final mix. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. I'm excited. I did spray the pan a little bit with this. Alright, guys. Okay, so today I woke up extra bold, right? Feeling like doing something to my face. This right here bothers me. This is why I'm going for a facelift. But that's in November. So for the meantime, I also want to put value in my lips. So for the meantime, we're going to do something about this look. Okay? But in November, we're going to get this snatched. We're going to get this snatched. And we're going to just look refreshed. I just don't want to look old, right? I know we're going to get old. I know I'm old. I'm still feeling it, guys. Trust you me. But I want to look. Wow, I'm aging. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm not sure if I want to do Juvederm for fillers or do strings. I'm thinking I'm going to do a couple of strings today. And I'm going to give it like a week. And if I don't like the volume, then I will do this. I've done strings before, and I just don't, for me, everybody is different. So for me, I just feel like they work temporarily, like very, very shortly. I feel that fillers work longer. Like, you get a better result with fillers. Do not do this at home. Go somewhere and get it done professionally. Me, I'm certified crazy. So that's why I'm doing it by myself. But I used to do this professionally, get it done professionally. It's super expensive. And, you know, I'm in the doll hobby. And dolls are expensive. So I'd rather do dolls. So these are strings, right? And they look like this. Yeah, I'm done. And I got those on Amazon. And I gotta be honest with you, you gotta really be like ballsy to do this. And I'm not just saying it because I'm doing it. And I'm trying to like be like, oh, I got balls. But I do got balls, guys. I'm very you know, daring, and I try shit. So I have Juvederm 4. That's for like, it's firmer, like for like laugh lines and stuff. And then I got 3 for lips. These, I'm just gonna do my lips today. I'll wait. Let me actually take off these gloves because I'm touching everything. Let me get some scissors so that I can open this up and be prepared. You got to be very clean, you know, like when you do this, because this is going into your face and you don't want to get an infection. and really you're not supposed to be doing it by yourself, right? So you have to be, if, being that I am doing it, I want to be as clean as I can with you know, with the whole process. And I don't want to get flagged. I don't think that YouTube will allow me to like show you guys doing this myself, but I'm going to put the needles on, I'll stop, and I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll come back. And you don't see the results right away. I think it's supposed to, like, within days. It builds collagen, almost like when you get hurt and you get a scar and it kind of like plumps, whatever. Take off my glove again so that I can turn these guys off. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just doing 4 on each side like this, and then you just like, and sometimes that's blood. There's no problem with that. Of course, you're poking through the skin. That's, it seems, I'm making it seem like it's easy, but you really need to like kind of like not do it yourself. Basically, you know, it's, I have numbing cream on my face that I also bought from Amazon. I left it there for like about 20 minutes. Like I said, you don't see the results right away. I'm actually gonna go back in and do a couple of them sideways now. Okay, so I'll be right back. So those are the ones that I have now, like this, sideways. And I'm gonna take them out. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to take a picture. So you kind of like just twist it a little and just remove them. Just like that. And I'm making it seem easy, but honestly, you gotta have nerves of steel to do it, because I'm a ballsy bitch. It's mind over matter, basically, for me. Again, I don't suggest anybody to do this, because, you know, you could risk infection, and a lot of shit can happen. Anything can go wrong when you do these procedures, even your lips. That's why they have professional people doing it. I used to pay for this professionally, and it was like I was paying the lady's mortgage, basically. You know, I mean, it was a lot of money for me. I couldn't afford it. And sometimes be like, well, if you can't afford it, don't do it. Bullshit, not for me. That doesn't work. I just find other methods, other things that I can do myself and make it cheaper. I was buying all these expensive dolls that are already like made. Right now, I make them. I learned how to do it, and I make it myself. And it's just, that's just how I feel about it. That's just what works for me. It's supposed to like build collagen, because you like bruise the area. So that's what builds collagen, is like when you kind of like bruise the area. So I think I'm gonna do just a little bit 1 and 1 here on my laugh lines, and I'll be right back. So I just do 2 and 2 just for this right here. Again, you know, honestly, I spend a lot of money on these strings. So I'm going to use them. They don't, kind of like for me, on my skin, they don't last very, very long, where, you know, it does make a difference, but it doesn't make a difference for a very long time. The needles are very fine like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. They're very fine and thin, but they're needles. So if you're like afraid of needles, you don't like needles, you got a phobia of needles, yeah, maybe, and you really want to do this, you should get it done professionally. I think you should do it professionally. I don't encourage anybody to follow what I'm doing. I'm very, very super free spirit, and I do like, I'm really certified crazy, guys, like really certified crazy. So I do things that that are out the box, like this. But, and then I'm vain on top of it. I'm vain, guys. I'm very vain. I own it. It's probably not a good thing to be vain, but I'm not trying to look 20. I'm not. I was there already, and I'm not trying to look 20. I just want to not look old. So we're gonna see the results in a couple of days. See what happens with this. If it like plumps up a little bit. It's just like this. These are my laugh lines. They are kind of deep, and then I have this other, I don't know what these folds right here, that is what makes my face like droopy and stuff. So I want to kind of like go and get that snatched up like this and like this. That's the look that I'm going for in November. I have a doctor in Miami that I'm gonna go to, and we're gonna take care of that. I'm not afraid of going under the knife. I've done it before. People it's like, oh my god, but you might die. We're all gonna die. Like, we're all gonna die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of death. So I am done right here. I'm gonna numb my lips, and then I'll be back and I'll show you my lips. Like, my lips are that hurts even with numbing cream. I gotta be honest with you. Whether you get it professionally done, but it's really, really worth it, and it really lasts a long time. Like I said, Juvederm. I'm trying to put these needles back in the thing. My glove got caught. These Juvederm thingies, they last a long time. Even if it was like fillers in the folds, this lasts a long time. So I'm just gonna give this maybe like a week or two of my face, these strings, because I paid so much money for it and I have so many of them. The first time I did it, I did a whole shitload on my face. And it lasts, but I seen the results, but it wasn't like the results that, of course, you know, I want facelift results. I want full and voluptuous. That's what I'm going for, right? So they you know, and then I bought a whole bunch of them, and I still have a lot from the last time. So let me might as well use them. I'm not gonna buy them again. For me, they don't give me the results that I want. But this was very minor, you know, this is very minor. My folds aren't like really like the worst of ever. Like, I see people in their 30s and they got worse folds than I do. So, and I'm 54. So yeah, so I'm baking a banana nut bread that's supposed to be healthy. It's like, I'll show you guys the recipe, and once I take it out. So I'm baking a cake and doing my fillers. You go figure, right? I'll be back. A lot of clips today. Okay guys, so I don't know, my lighting sucks here, but that's just, you know, and with time it like makes collagen, so like tomorrow it'll be a little bit more plump than what it is. But so far I do see results and I'm okay with it. I just did a couple. I didn't do like a whole lot. So now my lips are super numb, and we're gonna do a little bit of lip fillers. So I'm gonna take a before picture and then I'm gonna show you after. And with the lips, they look really, really super like big for the first like 3 days, and then it like kind of like settles in there. And then, you know, you could like, when you first put the gel in your lips, you could you gotta kind of like massage it in, and you have to move it around exactly how you want it, right? And then, you know, your lips get swollen. Of course, you know, you poking your lips, you inflating them with some foreign object, right? So it takes like just about 3 days. So in the beginning I might look like Bubba Jenkins, but then it settles in. I still have lip fillers from the last time. It's been maybe like 6 months. They typically last pretty long. Even when it wears out, it usually takes, for me, everybody's different, but for me it usually takes maybe 8 months before I feel that, oh my gosh, I want more, right? And even then I've noticed that my lips never have gone down to like where they were. So I've been like 2 years without them, and my lips was like pretty good, and I got very shapely lips, so I really didn't really need this. I just wanted the plump and the fullness. I wanted them to be a little bit fuller. I do like my lips the way they are right now, but you know, I want to add some more volume. I'll be right back. Sorry, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. It comes like this with the needle already in there. Like, you just gotta attach it and then it's ready to go. Just wanted to show you guys. So really quick, this is one side of my upper lip. You can see the volume already. I'll be back. Okay guys, so I filled my lips. I haven't massaged the gel in yet. I went nuts. I used just about a whole tube. So one whole tube, they usually, when I used to get it done professionally, one whole tube they use for, it's $500, and they used it for the top and the bottom. So I already had fillers in my lips, so I did fill my lips a little bit. You know, a little bit too much, but no, I didn't. I like the way they look. And I'm gonna massage the, you know, I'm gonna just kind of like shape it into place because it's still like gel. I still have a little bit left, just in case later on, once it settles, if I need a little bit more. Again, I highly suggest everybody to get this done professionally. Don't do what I do, because like I said, I am certified, not borderfied, but certified crazy. Borderfied, certified crazy. So I usually use Vaseline to massage the gel into my lips, but I am struggling right now with my brain because I just had it the day before yesterday, and I don't know what the hell I did with it, right? So we're gonna go Pete Diddy style. We're gonna do baby oil. It doesn't matter. It's just to kind of like make it glidey, you know, like soft, like for you to like be able to massage it in. I'm gonna show you guys right now. You gotta kind of like do this, because sometimes you feel that it's a little lumpy. Oh, you found it, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Whenever you want to do it. All right. Maybe you want to take the cart. Vaseline. Vaseline is thicker. I never used baby oil, but I was like, fuck it. We gotta do something with it, right? So I feel like a little like lump. I did pretty good actually, to be honest with you. Shape that. It's pretty good in there actually. I did pretty good. So my lips are still numb. So that's my lips. I think they look absolutely voluptuous. I love them. I love the results of my face. My laugh lines aren't as deep. Or my folds. I don't think this is your laugh lines. These are your folds, I guess. I like the results, and with time, it's only gonna get better, right? So now what I'm gonna do is my lips are numb. Now what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna put like a hydrating mask on my face for like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And then I'm going to wash my face, and I'm gonna do my my daily routine. I use like a LED mask on my face every single day after I shower, which I showered this morning, but I wanted to do this, and I just wanted to do the mask afterwards. So I'm going to hydrate my face with one of those masks that you just buy like at a hair supply store. I buy all types of masks, different masks. I'm very into my skincare. I use number 7 now. The skincare routine. I use that every day in the morning and at night. I haven't used it yet because, like I said, I wanted my skin to be fresh and clean. So I am going to put on a mask for just about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and show you my cake, because I was baking and fucking myself up. So I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is the final result. I went back in because I think the clip prior to this says the same thing, but I went back in and I kind of like filled in this side more, so I used the whole tube. So yes, I'm gonna have big voluptuous lips, right? But my lips are shapely, and then for some strange reason, every time I talk, this one kind of like always like, right? It's like always like, right? It moves like more, has more movement, this side of my lip. And this side of my lip is always like thinner. So I had to kind of like go in and, you know, so it usually always looks the same way, basically the way they normally are, just one thinner than the other. As you can see, it's still the same thing. But I did add more filler onto this side, and I did massage them, and they're gonna be a little bit bruised, but I do love them, and I can't wait to put on lipstick. So when I first do my lips, I try to put light lipstick. Like, if I love my reds, I love like burgundies and stuff. I actually never use red lipstick, but I use like colors like brown and that have like high pigment, like, you know, like a dark pink, or like like a dark burgundy and stuff like that. I like lipsticks like that. But I do have light lipsticks, and when I do first do my lips, I try to do like lip gloss or like something like something lighter, because I don't want to get everybody excited. I do love the results. I think that the plumpness on my face, like on the folds, are a lot better. I think this side came out better than this side, but I'm good with it. You know, guys, I am 54. I'm not trying to be like 30 or 20. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So next, I am going to start painting on this baby. This is the Quarry. This is Quarry, and it's by Doris. It's by D&H Studios, okay? And I think they actually have them in full body silicone, which I was like dying to get, but then she made it in vinyl first, and I got the vinyl, and then I got like 92 other different full body silicone. So I'm over it right now, but I am gonna paint him because I think he's super cute, and he's all washed up. So I will show you the limbs afterwards, you know, because I don't want to really like touch him too much, because I did wash him and he's dry and he's ready to be painted, right? Since this is a doll channel, this is my channel, and it's not only about dolls, it's about everything. It's about life, and it's about my life, basically. So I did bake a cake, guys, because I've been like, I got off of the Trizepatide. I was on a Trizepatide to lose some weight. I had gained 20 pounds with this whole menopause thing going on, and I just wanted to get that weight off. I didn't want to like get skinny mini. I don't want to be skinny mini. I love being voluptuous, and I like meat on my bone. So I just, but I don't want to be fat, right? I don't want to hit the 200s and stuff. And I was like 170, 172 or 173, something like that. I just wanted to go back to that weight. So I did take it for like a couple of months. It really worked fantastically, but I don't want to kind of like use it all the time, right? So I've been off of it for a while, and now I've got cravings. Like, I want to eat. Like yesterday, guys, I ate a lot. You know, I had like homemade chicken soup from the lady downstairs, that she had made me like a whole pot, and I had some left over. I warmed it up. I ate the shit out of that. And then I cooked dinner and I ate that. And then later on, I had potato chips. And then I had like, I had made salad. And then for dinner, I did not eat the salad. But then later on, I was like really, I wanted food. Like, I wanted to eat. So then I ate my salad. And I know that doesn't sound like, oh, you didn't really like eat too much. But I was eating a lot of everything. I was like, I kept hitting them freaking potato chips. I kept just snacking all day. I'm sure that I ate a lot more besides what I just mentioned. But I mean, I was just freaking eating, right? We're nonstop. So I went on TikTok. No. Yeah, I think it's TikTok. And I like watching like health stuff, like healthy stuff, like you know, people with them. I do a lot of juicing and stuff like that, and I learn a lot from there. Like, a lot of people that juice and do healthy things, and then I try it and I do it. So I found a TikTok that showed you how to bake a banana bread healthy cake, right? And it's all healthy. So I did it, guys, and it is good as fuck. I know that you can't see that. You like, how do you know you haven't cut it? Because it was a lot. It made a lot. It made this, and then it made another, like, I had this is from the Dollar Tree, this pan, right? So it's two, like, for $1.25. So it was some left over, and I poured it in the little pan, and I was just like, oh, I'll just bake it too. I'm not gonna throw it out. This cake is so freaking good, guys. It is delicious. I mean, you have no idea how freaking good it is. You have to try this. If you guys don't want to gain weight or just want to be a little bit more healthy, this cake is the bomb. So this is 3 very ripe bananas. Like, if you have bananas laying around your house that, you know, they get yellow, they get black really quick, and, you know, they get the dots all over them. So I bought bananas, and I waited for them to ripe like that, right? And it's 3 bananas, 3 ripe bananas, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder, right? A splash of vanilla. You mash that all up, and you just, you know, you mash the bananas, you mix that all, give it a good mix, and then you take chips, chocolate chips. I bought regular chips. They said dark chocolate. I bought milk chocolate. I don't know. Next time I'm gonna try with you know, milk chocolate. They just take chocolate chips. Take like I basically used a lot because I wanted it to be chocolatey. And you melt it, and then once you mix it all up, I also, what I did, I sprayed with olive oil. I sprayed the pan so it doesn't stick. And you mix that all up, the banana, really, really, really good. And the stuff that mixed, you mix it all off. You pour it in a pan, and then you melt the chocolate. You pour the chocolate on it, and then with a stick, you swirl it in there. You just give it a good swirl, and you bake the shit out of it. Oh my God, guys, this is so freaking fantastic. I mean, I cannot believe it. I mean, it's so good, and it's healthy. Like, I already had like a whole bunch. But look at it, guys. Look at that yumminess. Isn't that delicious looking? It is so good, guys. I promise you. Guys, you could taste a little bit of banana, a little bit of peanut butter, and a little bit of chocolate. And it's light. It's not like heavy. It's so freaking delicious. You have to try this, guys. I promise you, it's so freaking good. I mean, and look how nice my lips look eating it. Stop it, bitches. Or just aside, guys, this is so good. See that? You swirl the chocolate, and you get a little bite here, a little bite there. Mash up them bananas good. My brother ate one of my bananas, but damn it, I'm gonna get more bananas. That is so delicious. What's up? My coffee. So moving forward, damn, that banana is good. I mean, you don't overtaste like the peanut butter. If you don't know how much, like, you could take your peanut butter in the jar and you mix it up. That's how I do it. That's how I did it. You put it in the microwave. You put the jar in the microwave, and you put it in there for like 40 seconds, and it melts, and then you could just mix it up, and then you could pour it and get the right measurement of a cup of peanut butter. That's how I did it, and it worked fabulous. Moving forward, we're gonna do a peel off mask at 20 minutes, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna peel it off, we're gonna wash the face, and then I'm just gonna do my everyday routine. That was just air. I thought it just kind of like, I thought it went in my face, on my eye. I never done this mask before, this one. I'm always trying stuff, so I seen this in that store lot last that I tell you guys I love. I guess you gotta put it on nice and thick so it could, but I don't want to step on it, because you know that I did that one time with the nail glue. I was putting on fake nails, and the nail glue dripped on the floor, and then I fucking stepped on it and my toe was stuck. Oh, there it goes. I was wondering where it fell. It fell on my shirt. Oh my gosh. It's like a man's dream. Pause. But yeah, the nail glue fell on the floor, guys, and then I didn't have my sandals, my slippers on, and I stepped on it, and my freaking toe was like stuck to the floor, and then I was holding my nail like this because it was like press-on nails, and I was holding the nail down, and then my fingers got stuck together, and then I went to move and my toe was stuck to the floor. It was like, I was like, dag, only shit like this happens to me. This is funny as hell. Like, it was funny, but like annoying. So my cheek feels like it feels sore, like that's how it feels like when you do those strings. Your face feels like a little sore because that's what it is. It's like, you know, like you're causing trauma in that area so that it could build collagen. The things we gotta do when you get older and you're vain, because if you're not vain and you're just like, okay, we're like looking tired and old, then that's fine. But I am really not okay. I'm not trying to be like stupid about it. Some people just, they're fine with it, you know. They are okay with it. Like, basically all my friends are okay. No, I'm lying, not all my friends. My friend Barbara, let me tell you something. She was growing up, she was always washing her face. She always carried in junior high school, in high school, this girl always carried freaking like lotions for her face and stuff all the time. And she would be like, come into the bathroom, I gotta wash my face. And I'd be like, what the fuck, right? And I was vain then, but I was like a different type of vain, not thinking for the long run future, for the future, right? And she was, and you have to see her face. Like, our kids are like 30, 36. She looks younger than her kids. Okay, granted, she looks younger than her kids. It's fucking amazing. She looks fan-fucking-tastic. She was like, I want Botox. And she went to the lady that I used to, she actually put me on to the lady for the Botox that I used to do. I do my own Botox as well. I haven't done Botox in a minute because I ran out. So I have to reorder, which I will be reordering next month for sure. I will be reordering some more Juvederm for my lips, and I will be ordering some Botox so that I can do my injections. And when I do, I will, well, I won't even actually do it on camera, because Botox is like, I always freak out with Botox because what it does, it relaxes the muscle, it paralyzes your muscles, right? And if you do too much, you'll get like a hanging eyelid, like your eyebrow will like be like droopy, or your so I'm gonna do like right here. I want to do my laugh lines, but I do it. I just haven't done it, like I said, in a while because I ran out. But anyway, she introduced me to the lady that, she was the one that put me onto the lady that used to do my lip injections and my fillers and all that, which her name is Viviana, which I love so much. And she's absolutely super professional, super licensed, like a gazillion times. This woman got more license than I don't know what. And she works in a hospital for, like in the OR and stuff like that. She's very, very intelligent, very, very talented, but she's very expensive. Right? And I used to like go to her all the time. But anyways, Barbara went to her because she was like, I want Botox. My chin feels a little bit sore. She was like, I want some Botox. And then she was like, no. So Barbara decided to go somewhere else because she was like, fuck this, I want to get my Botox, right? And long story short, she went to like 3 places and they were like, no, miss, I'm sorry, we don't want to give you no Botox. And Viviana's really, really honest like that. She's not like only about her money. She doesn't want to do, she does what's good for you, what's best for you, not what's best for her pocket. This lady is very talented. She has a million jobs. So she's really cool. And she's not like money hungry. But you know, this stuff really does cost money. And she used to always give me a discount. I brought her a lot of clients and she used to always give me a discount and stuff like that. So she's really, really fantastic with me. But moving forward, it's a whole lot cheaper, like 100% almost, like 99.9 cheaper if I do it myself. I don't want you guys to think that, again, I gotta tell you guys, don't do what I do. I'm certified crazy, again, you know, and this has always been who I am, who I've been all my life. Like, I'm daring, I take risks, I'm a risk taker, and I don't think that if you're not born the way I am and you're not just a risk taker, that you should just do it. And if you are a risk taker and you want to like follow what I do, which I suggest you don't, do it at your own risk. Don't say that you learned from Marisol. Don't. That's why also I just didn't want to, besides that I'm monetized and I'm not sure that YouTube will let me show you guys me doing it. They probably will like block that or whatever, or like I'll probably get in trouble, so I didn't want to do that. And besides that, I didn't want you guys to be like, oh, it looks easy, let me do it, because it is nerve-wracking to do it. And you have to be careful. A lot of things can go wrong. I want to tell you that I am YouTube educated, and I suggest that you do the same thing for anything you do, right? Like I paint dolls, and I learned how to paint dolls through YouTube. I watched a whole shitload of tutorials. With dolls, I watched the whole shitload of tutorials, and with like injections, micro needling. I also do micro needling. Micro needling is, I think I have a couple of videos down me doing micro needling, and it's very painful. You have to numb your face, and it's another procedure, right? Everything that I do, I have my I go to YouTube and I watch videos on what can go right and what can go, like the good results and the bad results, right? Because a lot of people, they see like in anything like surgeries or whatever, they go on YouTube and they be like, oh my god, they get terrified when they see like something go wrong, right? And the bad results. That doesn't scare me. It just makes me more focused on making sure that I watch a lot more videos on how to do it correctly. So that's just me again, you know, that's just who I am. But moving forward, I am going to in November I am going to go for a facelift. It's a mid facelift, so I just need like right here, this is the part that's bothering me. So I'm going to definitely do that, and I will take you guys through that journey so you can see the whole procedure. I mean, the after surgery, your face swells up. I mean, you look fucking crazy. I've done it before. I had a gastric bypass, and I lost so much weight, guys. Like I went from 245 pounds to 116 pounds, like in 9 months. And it was just like all terrible hanging skin. And I know I have this right here, but if I tell you how bad it was, how bad these folds were, had I not had that mid facelift in 2000, I want to say 2009, I did it. Had I not had that mid facelift, I mean, thank God for surgery, thank God for plastic surgery, thank God for things that you couldn't better yourself in. And actually, let me tell you guys, my mom was like, she wasn't too keen about like people getting plastic surgery for anything. She just was like, hey, be yourself, love yourself, which I do, guys. I do love myself, and I'm very happy with who I am. Even when I had all the hanging skin, I was always like decked out, dressed, you know, I dressed even better. I did my makeup even better. I made sure my hair was on point, my clothes was on point. Like I always made sure of that, because I wanted to look better, and I looked so bad, you know, with all the hanging skin. So I wanted to be like, you know, show the best that I can, right? Because I'm vain, guys. That's just who I am. And that being said, my mom wasn't keen about any type of surgery. Like she really wasn't. Like even the gastric bypass, I literally did it by myself, and she showed up in the hospital. Like after I did the surgery, she showed up in the hospital. She was pissed. Like she was pissed that I didn't tell her that I did it. Like she was like, I know you're gonna do it regardless. Like actually, my first surgery that I did, like for cosmetic surgery, was my breast augmentation, it's called, right? My breast implants. And my mom was like the day before my surgery, I went to my mom's house, and she was like, if you get those breast implants, don't come to my house no more. I'm going to disown you. And I said, I love you with my freaking soul. Like, I love you like no one's ever going to love you like I love you. And I'm getting sentimental because she's not here anymore, but she is here. But she knows. She is me. I told her that. I said, I love you with beyond my soul. Like, I love you like nobody's gonna ever love you the way I love you. I said, but I have to do this for myself. Like, I want to do this. This is gonna make me feel more confident. This is gonna make me more powerful. This is gonna make me love myself even more than what I do now. And then I just laughed and I did it. I went and I did it. And when I after I did it, she came to my house and brought me freaking homemade chicken soup. And that made it even like more like, you know, seal the deal. Like, oh, look at this, it's goozy, it's oozing from my nose. That made it like so like, okay, she, you know, she's not gonna disown me. Like, my mom loves me too much not to disown me. Like, I am a lovable bitch. But all that being said, right, when I did the gastric bypass and I lost all that weight, one day I went to my mom's house, and my mom lived on the first floor, which is my daughter's apartment now. And I knocked on the window, and she was like cooking, like the stove was right by the window, so like she could look and see who it is, right? And I knocked on the window so she could open the door, and she said, "Who's that? Who is it?" And I said, "It's me, your daughter." And she came down and opened the door and said, "Marisol, I'm going to pay for your facelift because you look older than me. You know, you look older than me, so I'm paying for your facelift." So my mom actually paid for my mid facelift, guys. When you, and it's not that you hate yourself, because I never hated myself. I've always loved myself. Like, I'm fabulous. Like, it's just my spirit. My spirit is just like fantastic. So that being said, I love myself no matter what skin I am, and I rock whatever I have. Right, and I'm very thankful to God for this journey and just for allowing me to be here on earth, right? This thing drips. I've never done this mask before, but you have to leave it on 20 minutes. But anywho's, when you are not happy with something, like, listen, guys, if you're not happy with your nose, get a nose job. And it's nothing that it's not affordable. I've never had a nose job, but if I had a fucked up nose or a nose that I wasn't happy with, I would get a nose job. I didn't like that I was like a double A, like a freaking A cup, and it was just like, even an A cup was like, I mean, my breast was terrible. I got breast implants, and mind you, before my breast implants, I did rock my body, and I was okay with it, right? I was fine, but I knew what I wanted to improve my body. Basically, where I'm going with this is like, self-improvement makes your confidence, it makes you so much more confident and so much more happy. I mean, it's so good when you look in the mirror, and I mean, I don't always look in the mirror, guys. I literally look in the mirror like in the morning when I'm going to do my makeup, right? That's the only time. I'm not in the mirror all the time. I'm not that vain, right? But when I do my makeup in the morning, or like when I do get dressed, I love what I see. It's fucked up for you to be like, let me contour my nose, or let me contour my chin, or let me like fucking put lip liner all the way like over here to kind of make them look fuller. Just fucking go for it. You know, oh, my ass is flat. Listen, take your back fat and just go and just, it's such an easy procedure. It's so like, the downtime is like so freaking fast if you want a full butt and you have all these freaking back fat. Don't lose weight. Get your fat back. Get it pumped in your butt. Get a BBL with your own, you're just transferring that negative back row fat right down to where you want it, right there. Boom, 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 boom. And your booty. Okay, it's so freaking easy. It's so fast. The downtime is a couple of like days. Really, it's not like really like no downtime like that, you know. And it's not really expensive. Like, you guys be spending all this money, even if you don't have money. You guys be buying dolls. You guys be like, I don't have groceries, or like, I don't have money for whatever. I don't have money for this. I don't have money. My money is limited. I'm on a budget. But yeah, you guys go out and buy freaking donuts, or you buy like clothes, or you buy stuff, even if you are on a budget. I'm on a freaking low budget, guys. Like, I am on a budget. But the difference between me and the world that thinks negative is that I don't think negative. And I could be negative in my account, and my positivity and my hustle bone, my hustle skill, my faith in God, my manifestation, all those positive things, I never have the word I can't in my vocabulary, or I'm broke. God forbid, I don't never say like, oh, I'm broke. Who says that? I am not broke. I am so not broke. I am fucking rich. I'm a rich bitch. That's what the fuck I am. 1,000%, I always get what I want, with no hesitation about my manifestation, about my Father blessing me, or anything, or my ability to not do it. Like, we are all born with gifts. Use your gift. If you know how to knit your fucking ass off, knit blankets, hats, booties, fucking outfits, sell them things. I mean, hit me up, I'll buy some from you, okay? Like, if you know how to do whatever, if you're good giving massages, freaking put up flyers and go to people's houses, buy yourself a table from fucking Marketplace, and just go to people's houses and massage the shit out of them and charge them fucking $50. Like, if you know how to do nails, fucking go to people's house, you know, do house calls, advertise yourself and do house calls, and go and do house calls and do people's nails. I did that for so many years, guys. I did fucking people's nails, and I'm not professionally, I don't have a license in nothing. Like, I didn't go to school to do nails. I didn't go to school to do my lips. I didn't go to school for nothing. I just fucking learn. I learn, and I hustle it. You know how much money I used to make back in the days? Going to people's houses and just doing their feet and doing their nails. I used to take my little freaking pedicure machine that my son bought me for Mother's Day. I used to soak their feet, freaking shave all that cruddy shit off of the bottom of their feet, fucking file their massage their feet and I used to, and these were all elderly ladies. Like, elderly ladies, we're tired, and I understand that, because now I'm 54 and I'm already tired. Like, I'm not elderly yet like that, but I do things now and I could feel the age coming on. So these are ladies that were like late 60s, you know, early 70s, and I used to go to their house. They don't want to go and sit in a fucking nail salon for 3 hours to get their nails done, you know. How convenient that I came to their house and, you know, did their nails, listened to them, spoke with them, talked to them, and I used to bring them snacks. I used to bring them donuts and chocolates and stuff like that. They used to love me. I used to always get good tips. They used to always recommend me, and I used to build my money. So, you know, you have to learn how to, like, be a hustler and do your things. Use the skills that God gave you and make money and do that shit. Save your money and then just go do whatever you want to do to make yourself feel better about yourself. Like, you know, I've always been a positive person. I'm sorry, guys. I got a lot of, like, messages coming through. I've always been a positive person, and I've always loved myself, because I love my spirit. I love who I am as a person, and I love that I have a lot of, you know, trades. I have, like, what is it? What is it? What's that saying that they say, like, you know shit, but you're not a master of none, you know? But I love that. I love that I make shit happen, you know? I mean, I have a lot of things that I want to do and that I am going to do. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, I will change a baby later on, and I'll make another video, okay? And then I'll show you guys the result of, you know, whenever I finish this baby. So I love you guys, and remember, keep God first. Say a prayer. Be thankful, be grateful, and be kind to one another. And thank you for your time, because time can never be replaced. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.